The federal sex trafficking trial against Sean Diddy Combs has moved into its 7th day of testimony.
Diddy is going to jail. But that's just the opinion of many based on the evidence and testimonies. That's not speculation anymore. It's the direction things are heading. The question now isn't if, but it's for how long. This isn't just a messy lawsuit or another celebrity scandal. What's happening here is something far more serious and far more organized. Federal agents are involved. Witnesses are coming forward. The pressure is mounting from all sides. Today, we're not just setting the stage. We're breaking into the heart of this story. Why Diddy is being investigated. What do we already know, and what does this mean moving forward? Sean Diddy Combs has been a towering figure in music, fashion, and media for decades. From launching Bad Boy Records to shaping the sound of hip-hop.
Little did he know how that Diddy flow. How that Diddy go so hard like a crowbar, still getting dough.
He's been untouchable, but in the last year, his name has taken on a different weight. Everything changed when Cassie, his former partner, filed a lawsuit accusing him of years of abuse, manipulation, and trafficking.
Sean Diddy Combs' federal sex trafficking trial and his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura.
The details were graphic, disturbing, and highly specific. And within 24 hours, that lawsuit was settled. That alone raised eyebrows. But what followed turned rumors into something far more tangible. A federal investigation. Homeland Security executed coordinated raids on Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami.
The Department of Homeland Security has raided the homes of Sean Diddy Combs.
We're talking about armored vehicles, tactical agents, and sealed warrants. This wasn't about a personal dispute. It was about criminal conduct, serious enough for the federal government to intervene. What's happening now is the groundwork for a potential criminal indictment. We're seeing classic signs, multiple victims stepping forward, mounting civil cases, evidence collected from private residences, and now, whispers of RICO. That's the same law used to take down organized crime families. Under RICO, prosecutors don't just need one bad act. They need a pattern, a structure. They need to show that Diddy didn't act alone, that he oversaw or participated in a coordinated criminal effort. And that's exactly what these allegations suggest. They paint a picture of women flown across state lines, of drugs distributed during events, of hotel staff allegedly bribed to stay quiet, and of a pattern of abuse reinforced through money, surveillance, and fear. People aren't just suing Diddy, they're accusing him of creating and maintaining an environment designed to exploit and control. We've seen celebrities accused before. Some settle, some recover. But this time, there's a different energy, because the stories are all starting to line up. One woman says she was forced to perform sexual acts while being filmed. Another describes being cut off from her family, told what to wear, and kept isolated. Someone else describes drug-fueled parties that ended with violence behind closed doors. And then, there are the settlements. Quick, quiet, and undisclosed. Each one resolved almost immediately after going public. When you look at them together, it doesn't feel random. It feels coordinated. And prosecutors seem to agree. What makes this case even more compelling is the silence from the music industry. Normally, someone of Diddy's status would have a line of defenders. But now, almost nothing. That kind of silence speaks volumes. Diddy hasn't been formally charged yet, but the clock is ticking. The raids alone mean the federal government has probable cause to believe crimes were committed. What they found in those homes, phones, laptops, documents, could be enough to build a case that's already simmering behind closed doors. If indictments are coming, they won't be light. We're talking about potential charges that include sex trafficking, obstruction of justice, bribery, and drug distribution. And if RICO is on the table, he could be facing decades in prison. In the next episode, we dig into the part of this story that set everything off, the behavior behind closed doors. Cassie's lawsuit wasn't just about a breakup gone wrong. It was a detailed account of emotional control, violent episodes, and psychological warfare. And others have said similar things. We'll look at what's been alleged, what patterns emerge, and how this private behavior connects to a much larger legal nightmare. You think you know who Diddy is? The next episode might change that. This case is bigger than it looks, and it's moving fast. If you want to stay ahead of the headlines and understand what's really happening, subscribe. We're breaking this case down as it unfolds. Carefully, clearly. No drama. Just the truth. Next up, the dark patterns behind Diddy's relationships. You're going to want to see that.